So we showed you how to use natural light. Let's talk about studio lights. Now, if you have the investment and you're going to be doing product photography a lot, I would highly recommend this setup more than any other setup. You can shoot any size, and you're able to control the light at any time of the day, anywhere really. What we have is two lights with softboxes on them. They're daylight balanced, and then we have a backlight. I won't necessarily use the backlight, but what we're going to do is we're going to set up these studio lights in the same way the natural light was coming in with the bounce. So basically they're softboxes. I'm aiming them directly at our subject, and these lights are dimmable, so we can really control exactly what kind of light looks on our product. And you can see how right away we're starting to brighten up the background quite a bit. It's creating a little bit of harsh shadows. They're canceling each other's shadows out. The really cool thing about these is you can kind of move them around and really design and create the light you want. So now look at our camera. It's pretty bright. We got bright lights. I'm going to leave it bright so that the white becomes very, very white. There we go. And there's our picture. Our product looks nice and clean and pretty professional. I would actually move the lights up a little bit so they're pointed down. So the softboxes really help with softening the light so the light is not as harsh, so you don't see those shadows necessarily as much. You can kind of see the shadows right now, but if you overexpose a little bit, the shadows will start to blow out a little bit. And also, the closer you move a light, the more intense it will be and the more you can get out of it versus the farther away it is. So keep that in mind. If your lights are not necessarily bright enough, get them as close as you possibly can, and you'll be adding light as you get closer. So we moved our lights. Go ahead and take a shot. That looks pretty good. I still see some of the shadows in the background a little bit, but we can fix that up in post. If we had a longer arm, I would move the lights in a little bit closer. These are a little bit hard to tilt down. I would even maybe move the table up a little bit. It's very easy to control, and you can tell that you can have control with these types of lights. Just like we did with the negative fill, if we kill this light on the backdrop here, now we've created a moodier look. It's kind of like a really cool, harsh light. Actually, if we stop down a little bit, I'm going to a 1/15 of a second. I'm still at an f11. Take a picture. Look how cool that moody look looks. Now, if I was doing a product shot where I was kind of like focusing on shadows and had a really contrasty website, this would be a great shot for that. Compare that to this. It's a little bit bright. This has a little bit more character, a little bit more interesting, which is pretty cool.